Breakup story with an angelical woman. 24M, I met a woman, 29, in February and I completely fell in love with her personality and her beauty. She always wanted a relationship. But I didn't see myself with her, because of her special angelic personality. I'm not as good and as sweet as her. I never cheated on her. But I wanted to try it because she was perfect for me and I was falling in love as a couple. And it was very nice, but there came a point, which I thought could come, when I stopped seeing her as my future wife, if not as a friend, a type of life partner. I was never jealous of her in my life. She sometimes did things to give them to me, but nothing. And it frustrated her a lot. She always talked to me about marriage and I told her that marriage seemed very superficial to me. But I didn't want her as my wife and I couldn't tell her. I wanted to love her with all my heart, in an honest and different way. We are Christians, so we were waiting for marriage in theory. At the beginning we did do sexual things. I did desire her sexually. It was her first experience and I am glad that I did it with all my love and that she was always respected. And in the end we gradually stopped doing it, by decision of both of us. I thought I could see her as my partner and we would get married. She was always very in love with me, and we became happy. It has been the most beautiful thing I have ever experienced. I already saw her attitude as a couple. I don't want to explain it because it is very subjective, that we were not going to be able to be together as a married couple and I didn't like that very much anymore. We talked about it, and I didn't get to the point of loving her as a couple and I suggested leaving it. She begged me to come back and told me that it was for God and so on, then she left me with her a week later. At first I felt like I was going to die, I felt like I was short of breath. And I spoke to him and ended up begging him. Because I needed to be with her, listen to her, enjoy her, be able to see her, make her smile. Then I realized that I had ended up deceiving myself. And I was buying into the role of boyfriend. She felt very hurt when I begged her and she hurt me a lot. In the end we ended up seeing each other again to say goodbye. We spent some time together, we kissed for the last time. Then we talked on WhatsApp and she asked me to stop talking, because she was very in love. The last thing we talked about was how much we had loved each other and said all the nice things to each other. I finished it and we said goodbye. And I confessed it to him, and he thanked me for telling me and that he forgave me from the bottom of his heart. And that's it. But I feel horrible, I feel like I have hurt her or that it could be a trauma for her. She is so much in love with me right now. It's the best thing that has happened to me in my life. I love her so much that I let her go quietly. She taught me to love a person just the way they are. I am getting much closer to my beliefs. It changed my life. And she tells me how happy I have made her and how much she has loved me. And how much fun we had. I just want her to have the best in her life. And I don't want to make her feel bad anymore. Am I making a movie? I feel that it was like that. I'm really confused, honestly. I'm feeling really bad. I need some comfort, please. TLDR: a 24-year-old fell deeply in love with a 29-year-old woman, but realized he couldn't see her as his future wife. They shared a loving, respectful relationship and even had intimate moments, but eventually decided to break up. She was heartbroken, and he feels guilty for hurting her. Despite the pain, he treasures their time together and sincerely wishes her happiness.